What's going on, everybody? My name is Baloo, and you're tuned in to The People's Trader, where I teach you how to read asset charts using the Wyckoff method. If that's the sort of thing that tickles your fancy, why don't you hit the subscribe button? I do this every single day, except for the days that I don't. So in today's video, just an update on the market in general, taking a look at Ethereum, as well as I want to take a look at VeChain. So we're going to see what's going on in the health of VeChain and see if we can discern whether it's a good time to buy or accumulate, or we're just going to go ahead and take a look. So let's start off with Ethereum. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum here. So Ethereum is proving to be more bullish than I thought. So in previous videos, I did make the comparison that I felt Bitcoin was a little bit more bullish than Ethereum. I felt that the structure inside of Bitcoin on its reaccumulation after a decline was a little bit more bullish, and that was based simply on this very significant sign of weakness. Okay, we had a trading range in between. We had an overthrow of the trading range and a significant sign of weakness that broke through the floor of the trading range, and that's a very significant move. It came with a lot of effort, and it was just substantial. And Bitcoin, although it did have a substantial move to the downside, it was much more structured, in my opinion. However, it does appear that the trading range inside of Ethereum is proving to be bullish as well. Not quite as bullish as Bitcoin, again, but let's go ahead and draw a trading range onto Ethereum here. So if we go down to the buyer's climax, just kind of approximately here, we'll drag that over to the side, and we will pull the trading range up to the automatic rally. So that's basically what we're in right now. So what happened inside of Bitcoin is Bitcoin actually made it outside of the trading range, and it's now coming down and tentatively testing with a ton of volatility right now on top of the Wyckoff box. Ethereum didn't make it outside the box. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing. It's just neutral. We're consolidating inside of this trading range. So Ethereum, we need to see what happens. We did get a jump across the creek. So jump across the creek, we take all the highs, and we did get a substantial break of that high. So we do also have to carry all along this dotted line here, and we also got a consolidation on that dotted line as well. So things are looking good. They're just not looking as good as what's going on inside of Bitcoin. So that's kind of Ethereum right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at VeChain. So VeChain it's having a little bit of positive momentum in the last couple days. Oops, don't need that. But overall, as you can plainly see, we are in a very substantial downtrend. The downtrend has been happening since basically the last 98 bars. We're almost at 100 days of downtrend inside of VeChain. And keep your analysis really, really simple, okay? What you need to make note of is effort and result. Effort being the volume. So this is the effort involved. So you can see this huge volume spike. There's a lot of effort coming in. The effort is talking about these candles. So what I mean by this is, like, if you take a look at these green candles here, these green bars, you can see that as the bars increase, the volume increases, but then you get a really big volume spike without the same amount of bar. So if we go to the bar right next to the really big one here, it is a 22% move on that candle, and then we get the next volume candle is 3 times the size of that, and it's a 14% move to the upside. What is that signifying? That's signifying that the overall volume is selling pressure, because the result of the price action was less than the bar previous on 3 times the amount of volume. So that's kind of how you want to interpret the volume. You want to make sure that the effort involved is in your favor. Now you can see that there's a ton of supply entering the market on VeChain, and it was obviously quite overheated. So the end result was a downtrend. Right now, the asset is held in weak hands, and until all the weak hands have been shaken out and there's no more sellers left, all we need is at that point is an increase in demand, And when the demand is greater than the supply, the price goes up. It's really, really simple. So what are we looking for? So far, we need to see, we're in a downtrend. We need to see a seller's climax. This trend is going to continue until we get effort coming in, holding the price up. Sometime in Wyckoff, we also refer to it as the Composite Man. So right here, Composite Man stepped in. What did Composite Man do? He sold his shares. He sold the asset. He got out. The markup was complete. Composite Man was happy with the result, and he took profits. And he transitioned the ownership from him to the weak hands, from strong hands to weak hands, and as a result, downtrend. So what are we waiting for? Composite Man. We need to get a very big volume spike. When we get a very big volume spike, that's Composite Man stepping in. He's going to stop the price action. As you can see, this is us. This is the retail traders. This is the macro investors. This is everybody who's trading day to day. And then this is Composite Man. Pay attention. When Composite Man speaks, listen. So until we get that volume spike inside of VeChain, we're more than likely going to continue to the downside. So you can also keep it really, really simple. We can go ahead here and just draw a trend line. When this trend line is broken, we're going to continue. We can make we can talk about making a move to the upside. So keep it very, very simple. I'm not entering, I'm not adding to my position. I did take profits in the upper end of the range here. I saw the volume spikes coming in. That was an indication Composite Man was present. Time to take profits. And I'm just waiting to re-enter into VeChain. VeChain's it's a very strong project. You know, it's a perfect modern day application of blockchain. You know, a lot of the ecosystem that we're in right now, it's kind of to serve us, you know, it's to serve blockchain. We're in the building stages. We're creating infrastructure, layers and layers of infrastructure. And although it is exciting, the rest of the world, let's be honest, they're not using it. It's slowly beginning to creep into the modern world, but it's not mainstream, not by a long shot. So let's be real with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves and realize that until these things are being used on a macro level, I know Walmart China is using VeChain, and I know that there's people that are using VeChain, but from the large scale user and the large scale point of view, it's not in the utilization space that it needs to be. So right now, let's just wait and see what happens. We need to see a seller's climax come in. Once we get that volume spike, we're going to apply the Wyckoff method to analyze. Right now, I can't even use Wyckoff. I could use Wyckoff in a downtrend, but you know, it's not really going to tell us what we need. We need that volume spike. So that's pretty much it as far as my analysis on VeChain. If you're interested in learning the Wyckoff method, join the Discord server down below. It's a free Discord. I have curated all of the free PDFs and free instructional material that I have found on the internet that has helped me in my journey. And I want to place it all in one convenient space for you to take a look at, and also get you involved in my community so that you can ask questions and try and learn this method, because it's really, really powerful. The two most important indicators in the entire technical analysis space are the price and the volume. People get really they get carried away with the indicators, MACD, RSI, stochastics RSI, you know, the guppy wave, like there's so many, there's thousands and thousands and thousands. If you're cheap and you don't want a pro account of TradingView, then Wyckoff is a method that you could really learn to use, because guess what? Volume's free on the free account, so it doesn't even count as an indicator. I use price action, volume, RSI. That's it. Well, I do use VPVR, but you can't get that in the free account. But anyways, I digress. Join the free Discord down below. I do also have a course, Wyckoff training course for this method. And what comes along with the course is you do get lifetime access to my private VIP trading group. That's where we're posting all of the charts and signals and all of the coin calls that are going to help you really get bull market ready. It's a but other than that, the Discord is a free resource from me to you. So until next time, if you enjoyed the content, please leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below if there are any projects that you would like me to take a look at through the lens of this Wyckoff method. And until next time, we will see you in the next video. Peace.